The night was unnervingly still in the high desert of Arizona. There were four of us: myself, two other students, and our guide, a seasoned outdoorsman named Marcus. We were sleeping under the stars. No tents, just sleeping bags on the sand. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to a sound that didn't belong. It wasn't the wind. It wasn't a coyote. It was the sound of rhythmic, heavy breathing. Not from one of us, but from the darkness, just beyond the circle of our cold embers. I sat up slowly. In the pale moonlight, I saw a figure standing about 20 feet away. It looked like a man, but his proportions were off. His arms seemed too long, and he was wearing what looked like a tattered, heavy sheepskin, despite the lingering desert heat. I whispered to Marcus, "Someone's there." Marcus didn't move a muscle, but his eyes were wide open. He whispered back, barely moving his lips, "Do not look at its face. Do not make a sound." The figure began to walk. It didn't walk like a human. It moved in a jerky, hitching motion, its joints clicking loudly in the silence. As it circled us, it began to speak, but it didn't use its own voice. It spoke in my mother's voice. "Honey, it's cold out here. Come to the car. I'm right over here." The tone was perfect. It was exactly the way she tucked me in at night. I was so terrified. I wanted to run, get away, but I just laid there, frozen with fear. I knew if I moved, it would attack. Then it shifted. It started crying like a baby, a sound so realistic, so pained, that every instinct I had told me to run toward it and help. Marcus grabbed my wrist. His grip was like a vice. He shook his head slowly. "No!" The thing circled us for hours. It stood at the edge of our vision, whispering our names, mimicking our friends, and occasionally let out a high-pitched, warbling scream, like a woman being strangled. Just as the horizon turned a bruised purple, the creature stopped. It looked toward the dawn, let out a clicking sound, and dropped onto all fours. It scrambled up a vertical rock face with the speed of an insect and vanished into a cave. When the sun rose, Marcus packed in silence. We hiked 10 miles to base camp. He didn't speak until we were inside a locked cabin. "That wasn't a man," he said, "and it wasn't a ghost. Some things in the desert just learn how to sound like what you love, so they can get you to walk into the dark."